Record. Okay, so from just now, we have collected all the points. All the points are here. So what I will do is I want to find out which one is important, which one is not important. What do I mean by that is every sentence, sometimes they are too long. So, and sometimes they are not all important. So what we want to do is we want to cancel out the ones that are not important. Right, so I will go, what I will do is I have it in my question with my underlined points. Then I will take my pencil, I'll go through one by one. Okay, get me a pencil, right? So I will go through every point and then I will cut the ones that are not important. Okay, for example, the first one. I proceed to Pokhara. I go to this place. Where is Pokhara? Pokhara is the starting point of the track. So ini is the huraian for this place. So this is not important. Oh, I don't like this color. Okay, this is not important. Why? It's like when you say saya pergi Kudat, tempat yang cantik itu. So the main point is I go to Kudat. Whatever Kudat looks like, it's not the main point. Okay, it's like your Malay subject. You take the main point, yang huraian, yang contoh, yang adjective. You just cancel that out, right? So what I'll do is, okay, I know this is not important, then I'll take it away, right? Then go to the next one. I read again. We cross the suspension bridges. How? Bridge yang macam mana? Yang like the ones in the Indiana Jones movie. So again, this is just to describe the bridges. It's not the main message. The main message is we cross the bridge. How does the bridge looks like? Green ka, big ka, small ka? Nobody cares. It's not the most important information there. Okay, so I'll cut them out. Again, I go to the next one. Now and then we came to broad flat ledges. So this one looks okay to me. Nothing extra. So I'll keep it this way. Okay, but after that, it was climbing up and up again. Again, no adjective, no extra descriptions, and I'll keep it that way, right? Okay, then I go to the next one. I took my time and then I admire. Admire means you look at it, you enjoy it. What did I admire? I admire the mountain and the village that I passed through, yang saya lalu. So the most important thing is I sit there and I look at it. I enjoy the mountain, I enjoy the village. Whether or not I pass through, itu semua huraian. It's extra. Okay, most importantly, I enjoy the mountain and the village. Village yang saya punya kah, dia punya kah, it's not the main point, right? And then I walk through the forest of rhododendrons. Okay, it's important because what type of trees, and that is the type of tree that I sat down. And no, I walked through. Okay, so I want to keep the bunga. Okay, but the forest, he said the forest was more like Shangri-La that is in his dream. So again, this is another description yang describe this forest. It's extra, it's huraian, it's not important. Okay, it's like saya makan sayur. sayur yang ditanam oleh siapa. So sayur yang ditanam oleh siapa, it's not the main point. The main thing is I want to tell you saya sudah makan sayur, right? So you always want to think like this. You always want to ask yourself, is this important? Is this what the question wants? You always go back to the question. Okay, then I move on. As I sat down and I appreciate the vista. Vista is beautiful view. So I sit down and enjoy the view yang di depan saya. So again, this one describe the view, describe vista. I just want to take the fact that the writer sudah buat sesuatu is that he appreciate the beautiful view in front of him. Okay, so the view is the most important one, right? I heard the porter. Porter is the person yang carry your bag when you climb or you hike. Okay, so dia dengar the porter is doing that, whistling as he carry the heavy bag. So this is what the writer did, but this is what the porter did. Is it important? It's not important because the question did not ask what did the porter do. The question asks what did the writer do. So whether or not the porter is carrying anything, it's not what the question wants, right? Okay. Moving on, the nights. Okay, the nights. The writer's night. How did he get through the night? He spent it in little huts along the track. Okay, this one you can argue you want it or not, but sometimes some people think it's important. Some people think actually it's not that important. Okay, again, it's describing where is the huts, little house. Yeah, huts is little house. Where is it? It's along the track. Okay, but the main info is he spent his night at the little huts, right? Okay. The next one is at this place he had to wake up at 4, so I think nothing too extra here. And then he walked up to Poon Hill in the dark. So something that he did, he had to wake up, he had to walk. Okay, something that he did it himself. Okay, the last one is he get to the summit. Again, is his own effort. He did that himself. So as the sun was just rising. This one needs to be there because the main reason that he did that because he wants to see the sunrise. Okay, so at this point I will look at my paper, I cut, and then I'll think, okay, looks okay already. Okay, looks okay already. So I want to go to the next step. All right, I want to go to the next step. So at this point, what I will think is, I will go back to this one. A question. And then I want to look at this. I have to remind myself, I cannot get more than 130 words, right? Including these 10 words that they give us. So what I will do is, no, not this one. Okay, this one, where is it? Okay, what I will do is, I need to start thinking now, okay? Some teachers, they will teach you to draw the boxes where you draw 10 lines. I don't know, you can count your words. Some students, they do that. You've just followed the boxes, then you know how many words you get. But I don't like that idea because you only find out how many words you have after you write. So what I will do is I'll do it terbalik. I will count the words first, right? This is what I will do. So I will cut. And then if I'm happy with my points, the next step I will do is I will count my words first. I want to know how many words I have. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90, 91. Okay, so yes, okay, I have 91 here. So I know I have 91, but my limit is 130. Okay, this is my limit, yeah? Okay, at this point, then you have to ask yourself, I did not exceed the 130. So I can just copy everything, I put it in the answer. Okay, enough lah. Okay. Yes, it will be enough. So if I see this, if I just connect them together, for content points, you get 10. For language, you probably will only get 2 out of 5. This one full marks, yeah? This one full marks because you get all the points. But for language, you didn't do anything. So this is level 1. So how do we get more from here? Okay, which is the next thing that we want to do. So we want to adjust a little bit. Okay, how I want to adjust is, number 1, I have so little, I can do many things. I can still do a lot of things, right? Because I have the budget, I have the quota. So what I will do is, I'm going to look back to my points and I'm going to find the ones that I cancel, the ones that in red lines. Do I want to cancel them? Mana tahu ada point di sana. Okay, I'm going to go back and check again. Adakah yang saya boleh ambil balik? Yang I'm not that sure. Maybe I need it. Maybe I don't need it. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to pick a few that I'm not so sure. And then I'm going to take it back. Okay, what do I mean by that is, I'm going to read this one, confirm I don't want. Okay, this one, Indiana Jones movie, I think I don't want. Maybe this one I can keep. We started tracking. Where is it? Okay. If you want a tag message, send it to everyone, yeah? So that everybody can see it. We started tracking. Okay, someone said to me, we started tracking, is it a point? Okay, let's go back. I might have missed out that point. Let's go back. Let me go back, yeah? Uh-oh. Started tracking. Where is it? Is it this one? Yeah? Yeah. I think it's a point. Okay, this one is one point. I think I missed this out. Okay, this is also 1 point. But anyway, we will continue this one. If, okay, someone said if we put conjunction to add more words. Yes, I'm coming to that stage slowly, right? I'm going to show you how I do it. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is, because I have so many words I can add So I'm gonna come back and then I'm gonna find something that I'm not so sure, and then I'm gonna take it back because I'm not confident. So I take back some. This one maybe I'm not so sure that I take it back. This one maybe I take back. So it's up to you. It's you and your confidence and your understanding when you are answering the questions. It's you and your brain. Okay, so you have to decide that. Okay, but here I'm just giving as an example because I know all these are not important, right? So you will go back and see whether you want to add more points. Sometimes you don't have this 91 words. Sometimes you will max out. Sometimes you only get to 120 already. So you don't need to do that if you have too many words already. Why? Because the next step is we want to connect them together, but in a beautiful way, right? So we will start, the next step will be adding your own words, okay? So, of course, you start it with the question. The question will give you 10 words. So how do you connect these points into one paragraph? So then comes the use of connecting words, right? You will use something that I'm sure you have seen or learned. Okay, these are connecting words. I almost typed. Firstly, first is good enough. So what you will do is you will add it in front of your first point. Okay, is everybody able to see what I type? Can you respond? Type a yes if you can see what I type in so far. Okay, good. Okay, right. So at this point, we want to add our own words. So we have words, connecting words like first, and then you can put then, you can put after that, you can put all these things, secondly, and then besides. Okay, I will put the example at the back later. But these are the things that we can add ourselves. So when you are able to put this, okay, then besides, let me just type. After that, it depends on where it's suitable. So sometimes you have to look at whether it's suitable at the sentence or not. For now, I'm just gonna simply put some here and there. Okay, finally. So these are the things that you can add a little bit here and there. Okay, the trick is this. The trick is you don't want to repeat the same word. You don't want to use then again, then again. So the trick is you keep changing different words just to show that you pandai lah. Okay, different words here and there. Okay, if you run out of idea, the lame trick is you put then di atas. If you want to repeat pun you kasih jauh-jauh lah. Okay, that's the trick, right? But as much as you can, you change it up. You can use first, secondly, thirdly, and then after that, besides, also, okay, all these different types of things. Okay, when you get to this point, you should be able to get probably 3 already. Okay, probably 3, somewhere 3 lah. Okay. Okay, so if I want to add more, what else can I do? Okay, this is where you jump into the next level. Okay, let me look for different color. Okay, From the first one, you didn't change anything, you just group them together. To the second one, now you add connecting words. It's from you. The highest level would be you change words that are in the point. In the points, you change these little things, but without changing the meanings. And it's tough because when students try, they always end up changing the meaning. And what happens is they lose the content point. So what we want to try to do is, my trick, I will go and look for words that I understand. Okay, for example, yeah, I read here, I proceed to Pokhara, I cross the bridge. Now and then we came to this broad flat ledges. You see these difficult words, I wouldn't touch it. Broad flat ledges. These are the important words. I don't want to disturb them because I don't want to change the meaning. What I will find is I will find these kind of words. But, okay, but everybody knows what is but. So what can I do is, I just change it lah. I just change but to, let's find a different color. I'm just gonna change but to however. Right, looks a bit too, okay, I'll use chocolate. Okay, everybody knows what is but is from the text. So me being smart, I'm just gonna change it to however. Okay, it's the same meaning, but hey, I'm using my own word, right? So that's how I want to find the little things here and there. Okay, so I changed that word, and then I'm gonna go and see again where I can change. Right, this one. Okay, walking through. Walking through is an action. Okay, this is a bit more difficult lah. You have to understand the sentence. They are saying, okay, let me just undo this. Walking through the forest, ini adalah satu perbuatan. Perbuatan ini adalah seperti di Shangri-La. So if I understand the sentence, I can actually change it to I walked through. Okay. Again, I did not change the meaning. I just take it, but I kind of twist it to a different type of sentence. I make it like I am doing the action because the question asks for what the writer did. So I just put I did this. I jalan pergi sana. So it's the same word from the text, but the sentence is I change a little bit. Same word, you see it's the same word, but different ways of writing it. So that's another trick you can do. This one, if you know, as I sat down. So it's like apabila, semasa, this kind of meaning. There's another word that brings the same meaning, which is while. It's almost the same. You can play with that. Almost the same meaning, but you need to know lah the meaning. If you don't know, I mean, you have this one, you still have but. If you don't know these two, it's fine because you have this one. You don't need to change that many. You only need to change one or two. One or two, it's good enough. So you just have to find where you can understand and then you play with them. Don't play with the words that you don't really understand. That's very dangerous. You play with the words that you are pretty confident, right? There are also other ways. For example, in the text, I see this. Let me get a pen here. Now and then, number 3 ya. Now and then we came to kami sampai di tempat itu. And then you look at number 12, I arrive at the summit. Saya sampai di summit. If you understand enough, you actually know that these two words are similar meaning. So another trick you can do is you just swap place, right? Okay, you can change, you can bring arrived here, arrived at, arrived at, and then here you can bring it down, came to. Okay, why I put capital letters is because this is, I don't encourage this. Why? Because it's dangerous. Sometimes when you do that, you might change the meaning. Okay, so sometimes the words are easy, then you can change. Sometimes you might be not that confident, and that's when you have a little bit of mistakes there. What? The 40 minutes again? Okay, I talked too much, did I? Okay, I'm just gonna quickly save this screen. Okay, we might, oh, we have 10 more minutes to get to another 40 minutes. Okay, just let me. Right, okay. Are you still with me for at this point? Can you give me a yes? Okay. So that's pretty much how I would do is I will find my points, I will count the words, I will make sure that the words is within 130, and then I will add my words here and there. Okay? And once I'm done with that, I will once again calculate or count my words, because I don't want to stay at 91. 91 is too little. I can still write more. So when I can write more, I want to write more. Okay? This is something I want you to know, because some of you actually gave me like 80 words where you have so many more space to chuck in some other sentences that might help you in your points. Okay, so when I'm done with this, I will just put them together. Okay, I'm gonna clear this. Okay, I already saved a picture of this. Okay, so what I do is I will just type them out like this. Okay, I'll put them nicely together in one paragraph, and then you can see the blue ones are the connecting words that I said just now. The red one is some little things that I change here and there. Okay, you see the things that I change are not the difficult ones, they are not the complicated ones, they are the ones that everyone understands, right? Again, you need to copy the question, the 10 words that are from the question. Okay, you need to copy them. Right, okay. So those are the steps that I will personally do. And one more thing is you need to count your words. So 1, 2, 3, actually I can still add more if I want to. Okay. The best thing you can do is get around 129 or 131, 132. that's the best you can actually do lah, right? Maximize it. Make full use of your quota. Okay, so these are the samples. Okay, this is my samples. So now we look at your samples. Okay, your samples. We look at it one by one. Okay. Okay. I don't know who this is. I don't remember. You might know if it's you or if it's not you. Okay, this person, good, copy the question, but it's just too much. Here, okay, here, I don't even need to count. I just look at how much. Ugh, red one. Okay, I just need to know. I just need to look at it. Then I know it's too many already. Even if you get points here, I'm not going to give you that point because it's already exceeded the limit of the words. So no matter how many points you get at the back, you're not going to be given the marks. Right? Okay, so that's one. Let's move on to the second one. And you do need to, you know, count the words so that you show people you know you are writing at a certain limit of word for your word count. Okay, let's go to the second one. Okay, this one lagi lah. If you look at the paper pun, it's already more than half pages. So I don't even need to count. I know exactly this person has way more than 130. Okay, so for you, for whoever yang tidak copy soalan, yang exit the limit, I only give you 1 mark for your language. Okay, I only give you 1 mark because that's the most basic thing. And if you cannot do that, no need to look at your language. No need. Okay, right. Okay, just pretend nobody knows who this is. Okay, even I know who this is. Right, but anyway, it's good because everybody is learning together. So that's why we're looking at it. Right. Okay, moving on. Right, this one terbalik pula. Okay, you gave me only 81 words. So I know you can get 8 points, but the thing is you don't know during the exam. I want to make sure that you don't have the habit of writing too little. Okay, I understand that maybe you feel very confident, but you want to have another mindset is, I still can write 50 more words. Why am I not writing it? Okay, I want you to put that in your mind. Not every question is as easy as this. Sometimes the question might be difficult and you need to make sure that you write more. Okay? Okay, moving on. This one is also an example of too little words. This one also another smart person. Didn't copy the question. Even if you get 10 points, I'm going to just give you 1 mark for your language. Okay? It's a lesson for you. I know it's might not be a big deal, but it's a lesson for you. Just be very mindful of what you're supposed to do, right? Copy the question, copy the first 10 words, and then count the words. Okay? Right, moving on. Again, you did not give me the beginning, and that's you didn't count the words. And I'm being nice to you already. I think you kind of exit a little bit, but I still give you the final point. Okay, next one is this one. Okay, the next thing is you don't need to write in paragraphs. It's just 1 paragraph. That's it. Put everything together in 1 paragraph. Okay, again, this kind of technical things, if you don't do, I'm just going to give you one for your language. Okay, next. This one, I don't know, maybe this person got sleepy. He only found 1 point, 2 points, and then put it here. And then that's it. And he's lazy to look at other part of the text already. Okay, so but one good thing is he underlines and then he put 1, he underlines and then he put 2. I think that's a pretty good way in looking for points. But if you can, please find 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, right. It's gonna cross 40 minutes again. Can you join back in after this? I think it's gonna shut down pretty quickly. So please join back in a bit. Okay. Okay, this next person is very nice. He writes so much and then he even count the words for me, and it's 200. So I mean, obviously it's one, and you can only write 130. So he has many points at the back of the text. Actually, he can get marks